on the next episode of Dared BlackHearts Spooky Club.
Caramel apple from McDonald's or the pumpkin pie chiller from Dunkin'. Them apples went bad.
Tonight at 8 on TV 13.
Well, hello again, ghouls and goblins, and welcome back to the channel. Today's spooky adventure brings me to a few stores to look for Halloween merchandise. First up, I'm swing up to McDonald's because much like Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme and Starbucks coming on the 25th of the month, apparently a Halloween birdie told me, Haunted House Cat, by the way, shout out to Haunted House Cat. Of course, she's my buddy. Guys, go subscribe to her channel. Absolutely amazing over there with the stuff that she does. She told me that McDonald's is in on it also. They have like a caramel apple coffee. So naturally, I've got to try that one. You know, it's Krispy Kreme, it's McDonald's, it's Starbucks, it's Dunkin'. Everybody's got these fall flavored coffees out now. So I've got to make the rounds and try them all to get into flannel season. Even though it's 90 degrees today, I'm wearing a flannel shirt just to convince myself that it feels like fall. So first up, we're going to hit McDonald's, and shout out also to Sierra, because Sierra told Kat, and then Kat mentioned in her video that Aldi's, is it Aldi's or is it Aldi's? I don't know how you pronounce it. It's one of those things like Beistel, Beastel, you know, tomato, ketchup. Pronounce it how you want to pronounce it, you know. But apparently they've got some Halloween, so I may swing by there and see what they've got. So it's going to be a mixed bag of all things spooky today, because we're kind of in that weird part of the season now where all the stores are getting updates, the food drops are coming, so everything just kind of gets mashed into one, and you don't really, you know, zoom in and, you know, focus on one thing. You just kind of cover it all right now for the most part. So how's it all going to be? There's only one way to find out, and that's to join me if you dare.
I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. Take that! Join the spooky club.
Guys, I feel so terrible for Chrissy. I don't know who Chrissy was, but they've turned her into a McChrissy biscuit. Wow. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Man, those pancakes look actually really good right now. Oh yes, do you guys have those caramel apple coffees now?
Yeah, we do.
Which flavors do you have?
Well, you said, do we have what again?
The caramel apple coffees.
We got the frappe, and then we got the iced coffee.
And it's the apple flavored ones?
Yeah, it's the apple flavor.
Can I get the iced coffee, please?
Okay.
That'll be all. Is this literally for real right now? Just for a coffee?
Can you push that in?
All that just to order one coffee. All that just to order one iced coffee. Now I see why everybody orders on mobile apps. Because literally going to a drive-thru is like, apparently in 2026, it's like the equivalent of rocket science. But nonetheless, what did I get? I think it's caramel apple frozen iced coffee. And on top up here, I guess you can see all like the apple stuff and the whipped cream. This is a big drink. It's like the day I'm doing this, okay, I did this one. And over on the BlackHearts Club channel, I did Dunkin'. So I'm already halfway in with this Dunkin' one. So I don't know how much of this one I'm going to be able to finish, guys. But regardless, let's get into this and see. That's some strong coffee. That one will wake you up. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Hang on. Let me try something here. How am I going to try this? Let me try the toppings first. And let me stir the apple stuff around with the coffee, because all I'm getting is like the overbearing, super strong coffee flavor. So let's see here. All right. All right. Yeah. See, now I'm tasting the apple and the caramel. So now it's a little bit better. Gotta mix up your own coffee here at McDonald's. Now I understand how Chrissy ended up in a biscuit. This coffee did her in. Now she's a McChrissy biscuit. All right, let's try this now. Much better. Now it tastes like apple. What does this taste like to me now? It tastes like something. It literally tastes like something. Oh my, I know exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like the Beetlejuice Fanta from like 2 Halloweens ago. It tastes just like the Beetlejuice Fanta drink, because I think that was an apple drink also. And I wasn't a fan of that, and I'm not a fan of this. So 13 out of 13 BlackHearts for the caramel apple from McDonald's, like a 4. Like, okay. Let's double fist here. McDonald's caramel apple. The pumpkin pie chiller from Dunkin'. The pumpkin pie chiller all the way. Like, all the way.
Alright, so let's go inside Aldi and see if we can find any Halloween merchandise. Alright, so it looks like they do have some of the wax melts here. They've got the Enchanted Forest, they've got the Gothic Elegance, and they've got the Spooky Sweets, and these are $1.49 each, and for $5.99 each, they've got some of the Summerween style decorative garlands. So really surprised that Aldi's did have some of the Halloween stuff here. These may be pickups for me today, because this is actually a way better price than what they sell them for at Walmart, and you get way more in here than you get at Walmart. Kind of digging the artwork on these spooky treats a whole lot. Then it looks like they've got some of the light up haunted houses out. Also, for $9.99 each, you've got Mystic Brew, and you've got Ghost Manor, and then back here you've got the Pumpkin Boutique with the skeletons in the window, and then this one you've got the Dead and Breakfast, and then this one back here it looks like more or less just a light up haunted house, but they are super bright. The only problem is, look at all the glitter that's on it, so that's more or less a deal breaker for me, unfortunately. And then they've got some of the Halloween tumblers, and they even have a Halloween accent rug. The accent rugs are $7.99. Got like the Summerween style vibes there. You've got like the traditional Halloween witchy vibes for $7.99, and the tumblers are $9.99 each. And then you've got the Halloween throws for $4.99 each. And then for Summerween here, you've kind of got just like the typical stuff you would find at TJ Maxx and Ross and all of that stuff. The little Summerween ghosts for $4.99 each. But I always put these in my car, so this may be a pickup today also. The little $1.99 cinnamon brooms. And then over here we've got the coffee mug collection for $3.99 for all of those. And then up here we've got Halloween match holders. That's different, for $5.99. And then a cat tree trunk bed. Technically, I think this this is trying to be Halloween because there's a pumpkin one also. And then we've got all of the fall scented candles. We've got pumpkin cream and we've got pumpkin apple wood and we've got fallen leaves. So lots of Halloween starting to slowly creep its way onto the shelves here at Aldi. So yeah, definitely probably a pickup here though. So let's see what the spooky sweets smells like. Maybe not a pickup. Doesn't smell as good as I thought it would. Maybe I'm going to have to stick to Walmart. Alright, so let's try the Gothic Elegance and see if it's any better. Actually, Gothic Elegance smells really, really clean. So that may be the one that I go for. Alright, last but not least, let's try Enchanted Harvest and see how this one smells. Alright, that was not bad either. So that Summerween one was like the only bad one. Okay, so I think this is the first time I have found the viral cat tree at Dollar Tree this year. So it looks like they're finally starting to put out some of this new Halloween merchandise. Okay, this is really cool. I'm loving the design on the haunted house here. Like, it's giving me Hansel and Gretel vibes. It almost looks like the haunted house is kind of melting from the mist maker. I wonder if it actually looks as cool as it does here on the packaging, because that looks really, really good. So actually it does. It looks really, really good. And the smoke's kind of come out of the chimney up there at the top. So what do you put in this? It comes with a USB charger. Trying to figure out what goes inside of this to make it mist. I don't normally use these misting cauldrons and stuff, guys. See, it's kind of what I expected. Just simple enough. You just pour water into it and it mists. And it looks like the haunted house is all foggy and creepy. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I'm kind of digging this because I'm a sucker for haunted houses. I do love these. These remind me of Halloween from the early 2000s. Look, normal, creepy, Victorian family, spooky Victorian family. Alright guys, so there you have it. It's going to wrap up today's video. The in-store hunts, the coffee taste tests, all of that stuff. Pumpkin spice season is here. Halloween season is here. So get out and check your stores and get yourself a little indulgence of pumpkin spice while you're at it to escape this heat. And it's about time for me to come out of this shirt because it is hot out here. It is hot. I just put this on for novelty today, so it's got to go. It's got to go. But anyway, I hope you don't go. I hope you stay tuned to the channel for all things Halloween, Summerween, and everything in between, including holiday and retro related. So if you're new here and you like this type of content, how about slashing that subscribe button and also turning on that notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the spooky retro fun that I have here on the channel. And just a reminder also that the BlackHearts Club channel is back. So if you were subscribed to that channel, it's a good chance that you probably still are. So look for that in your subscriptions feed and also turn on the notification bell for that, because that channel will have videos about 2 or 3 times a week that you won't normally find here on this channel. So you get 2 channels now and you get to double your Halloween viewing, enjoyment, pleasures, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you on the dark side.